Hello again, everybody. Now, I actually filmed a lot of this work that I did on this today, but somehow my SD card got corrupted. I don't know what happened, but I lost that footage. So, alright. So, okay. Let me just go over what all I've done. Now, if you remember, in the last video, we had determined you can put a cot this way and you can sleep. And since then, I have made a more permanent solution to that. So, let me open this thing up and let's check this out. Okay, so, as you can see, we got some more wood in here. And plus, I got all my tools. Stuff like that. Let me just get these out of the way. And of course, this is my cot. But alright, so now we have a little bit better setup here. I have a piece of plywood with bracing under it. So this is our platform for our bed. This piece, I'll show you what that's for here in just a few minutes. But okay, I added in a set of these drawers. They are screwed down to the plywood, but that is secure. Over here, well, okay, let me put my sink out. If you remember my sink, use it like that. Okay, so we got our sink set up. Here is our stove, and under here we have a pretty good amount of storage. So, okay, there's our stove set up. Okay, I took and I drilled a hole and I put this piece in here so it permanently kind of holds this in place. The water bottle is just under there. I still haven't even cleaned out the sawdust or anything yet. This, of course, pulls out. Got your water pressure. Pulled out far enough you can use it for a shower. That has our kitchen. I had that set up in the last video. Now, okay, so right here is our oven. This is a 12-volt oven that I guess a lot of truck drivers use them. This is a very, very cheap one. It doesn't even, they were not even proud enough of it to put their brand on it. It just says portable stove. So, if that tells you anything. It is just a small little area. I'd say a lot of y'all have seen these. A lot of y'all have used these. I used it at work a lot. And I never put food directly in here. There are aluminum trays, like loaf trays, I think. They're disposable. And you can buy those. They fit perfectly in here. And you cover it with aluminum foil. Turn it on. You know, you put whatever you're wanting in it. Turn it on and just leave it. It just plugs into a regular 12-volt outlet with one of these normal cigarette lighter type plugs. And it all just stores right in there. It's got a little 15-amp fuse built into it. And this LED light. Now, I have noticed when this is running that LED light just stays on all the time. So, I think this just constantly heats. I don't think it ever shuts off. But this does get up to about the right temperature to cook stuff, and like I have put all kinds of stuff in here, but one thing that I like doing is putting like chili and some hot dogs in it and just letting it go, and it will have them heated up and cooked and everything just perfect. You give it about 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes, and you've got hot dogs and chili ready to go. Of course, that's not the only thing you can fix in here. That's just the easiest and quickest thing I can think of. But that sits right in here, right behind where the faucet is. I mounted this little thing in here, this little set of cheap drawers. All they are is those little plastic drawers. And I just took a couple of screws and zipped them into the plywood here so it holds it from moving around. And that's pretty much it for that. And like I said, there's all kinds of storage under here. We have our water jug. It's under there. You can store whatever you want, but you want to leave enough access to get that water jug out and refill it when you need to. And of course under here, you can have whatever. I don't have much in here right now. It's not really, I don't have all my camping stuff in here yet. But okay, one thing that I did, let me show you how this sleeping platform works. Okay, so what you got to do, you've got to let your seat all the way up. As far as it'll go. And put the back down. And the back lays down to here. Okay, and that makes fairly level spot. We take our little piece that we made here. Okay, so this piece slides down right here. You can see there's a little support going across for the seat. This part slides right down in there. The other part is cut at an angle to sit on this little plastic spot right there. And that does not quite give you enough height. We put that on top. And then we slide this board, okay, all the way up, just like that. And this board is warped, so it's going to have to flatten out. I'll probably have to put something heavy on it and let it flatten out. But I was going to put hinges on here and just make this fold back, but try to flip it up, it hits the top of the cab here and all that. It hits in here. People were wondering about refrigeration. Well, I know this is not a refrigerator, but it is a cooler, and this would work fine. This is just a little bag cooler. The reason why I got this one is it will, you know, it will deform and fit in different spots. Now, as far as its efficiency, it's not, may not be that great, but it will work for going into different places. So that's our cold food store right there. And as y'all know, the cot goes on there. Now, you could just take a sleeping mat and put it on top of the platform here. That would probably work just fine. But I kind of like the cot because it does offer a little bit more cushioning, and then you can put a cushion on the cot too, and you can get double the comfort out of it. And this thing, it is kind of weird with this design. Now, I have had questions about the zipper, why it has a zipper. Well, the reason why it has a zipper, this part has to come apart in order for these legs to go up through it. So yeah, you have to zip it up like this. Now I can see a few problems with this zipper. Like right now it's brand new and it's working fine, but I can see this causing problems because over time this is going to get worn and you're putting pretty much all your body weight on it. So I don't know how well this is going to last, but if it doesn't last, we will revisit this. And I put this little lip to catch the end of the cot to keep it from trying to slide off. Okay, so now we have our sleeping quarters set up, and that is our camper basically. Now I have one of those canopies that you can put up. the top of it kind of got tore up. I did find out I can get a replacement top for the canopy, so I'm going to do that. That way we have our top. What about power? Now, for power, I have something that a lot of y'all have seen, but the newer viewers probably won't know what I'm talking about. But I made a computer that basically is a ruggedized computer with EMP proofing, and it has a battery inside of it. Well, let me get it and show you. Okay, so I took the cop back out to show you this. This is not only our power supply, but this is our entertainment. It's also, it could be a workstation. You can charge your cell phones. You can do a lot with this. Now this is my homemade computer, laptop, whatever you want to call it. And it also has a power station. So let me get this thing powered up. Got the 3 switches here that come on. That will turn our screen on. And the computer is right here. Hold that button in and turn that on. Or a keyboard, mouse. This is, on this computer, this is Linux Mint. So you can get on here, you can browse the internet, you can do whatever kind of stuff like that you want to do. Okay, now you also, under here, there is flashlight. It's got a window breaker and all that on it too. But there usually is a ham radio in here too. It's not in here right now, but down here we have a LiFePO4 battery, and to make sure that we have plenty of power, we have a power inverter. Okay, so right here we have a little power inverter, so you can run your 110 volt stuff, and just you got 2 plugs there that you can plug in and run whatever you need. Now up here we have a cigarette lighter plug. We have 2 USB plugs where you can charge your devices. And then of course you've got your computer. Okay, so like if you want to, let's say you wanted to go and watch some good quality short films or something like that. All you would really have to do, just go on here, go to Cave Branch Studios, and you know, there are several fairly decent short films you can watch here. Gives you something to do.
Well, I've got to check the motor. Hang on.
So,
I'm going to be rich.
There you go. You have your entertainment going.
Yeah.
And it is all in one unit here. Also, a couple more things. These 2 terminals here are battery power. That is the same as your battery in here. You can hook solar panels up to here and have your solar charging coming in. You can also run this to plug into the cigarette lighter plug in the front, and you can charge it with the car. If you need any other type of power, any other voltages, you have a boost buck converter right here that not only does it tell you the voltage of the battery, but it also, you can adjust this and you can change what the voltage is on these 2 terminals, and you can make it whatever whatever you need for whatever kind of power whatever you're trying to power up. So yeah, that could be to run lighting or whatever. But anyway, yeah, that is the power system. Okay, so we have everything set up pretty much for camping. Now I do have a mat coming for this. I've got my sleeping bag and I got a pillow. Now, if y'all could put down in the comments below, would you like to see me take a camping trip in this already? I think it is pretty much ready to go camping in. and I wouldn't mind taking it and trying it out. Let me know what y'all think. You think this is ready for a camping trip, and would you like to see a camping trip in it to try it out? Let me know in the comments below, and I guess that's going to be about it for this video. I appreciate everybody watching, and I'll see y'all on the next one.